welcome back to vlog number 3. I've now been in Wuhan for 6 weeks. Absolutely flown by, I can't believe I've been here for that long already. So I thought I'd give you an update of what I've been up to over the past month or so, and then after that I'm going to chat a little bit about cultural and lifestyle differences that I've noticed between China and the UK. There's probably going to be more, as I say, I've only been here for 6 weeks, so these are just things that I've noticed so far. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So what have I been up to for the past month? Quite a lot, it's been very busy. So in terms of teaching, I've been solo teaching much more. I started opening my own classes. So I've mainly been teaching students who are aged between 3 and 6 years old. So the students are really cute mostly, they're really funny as well. You do get the occasional naughty student, but on the whole I haven't had any like terrible teaching experiences that like scarred me for life so far. So that's been good. I had my first observation yesterday, so yeah, it's been going well so far. In terms of like social life and exploring Wuhan, we've been busy doing all of that this month. So I found a couple of English bookshops, which has been really good because I'm a massive reader, and normally if you go into like a normal Chinese bookshop they might have like one tiny shelf or like a couple of books in English, but normally there's not a huge amount. So we found a chain called 6889 bookstores, and they have two bookstores, one in Hanko, which is near where I live, and then the second is near East Lake. So they have a huge selection of books, fiction, non-fiction, autobiographies, children's books. So I've been there a few times, taken friends as well, showing them around, and yeah, the staff in there are all really friendly, and I've bought quite a few books since I've been here, so that was something that I'm really happy about. And one of the bookstores also sells like coffee and drinks and stuff, so it's a nice place to just like sit, chill out, read, talk to people, whatever. Another thing that I've been really happy about is there's quite a lot of like art museums, galleries in Wuhan as well. So we went to Hubei Museum of Art, which was really cool. It's quite a big museum. It's completely free to go into, and they had like, I think it's like 4 stories worth of stuff. So a lot of like portraits, and we went to one exhibition, and it was really interesting because it was like a mixture between like Western like pop art and then like traditional Chinese art like combined, and it was really cool. So yeah, I'm enjoying all of the different galleries and stuff that we've been to so far. We had our school Halloween party with some of the students. We got to like dress up in fancy dress. We went trick or treating. They made masks, and then we taught them some like Halloween words, so like vampire, ghost, stuff like that. So that was really fun. Halloween is not like a huge thing here. It's more, I'd say it's more of like a commercial thing. So like the shops will decorate for Halloween, and like children will dress up in fancy dress. But yeah, it's not really in like the UK or the US where they have like massive like Halloween parties and like everyone dressed up. It's not really like that. It's more about like children and commercial things. Another thing that we did this month was East Lake boat trip. So East Lake is a huge lake in Wuhan. It's like 88 kilometers, I think, to go around the whole thing. So we did a boat trip over the lake, which was really nice. And it was a really nice day as well, and we had like a nice view of the city. It's really nice because like living in a city, it's quite like built up, and but it's nice to have like open green spaces as well. We went to see Matilda the musical, which was amazing, at the Quintai Theatre, which is a massive theatre. It's a really nice theatre. and it was a Royal Shakespeare Company production, so they were on tour, so it was in English with Chinese like subtitles at the side. But yeah, the musical was amazing. I'd never seen it before, but I'm a huge Roald Dahl fan. I used to read Matilda like all the time when I was growing up, so, and it's like different from the book, different from the film, but yeah, completely new like songs and soundtrack and stuff. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Another thing is hot pot. So I had my first hot pot experience. Hot pot is basically you get like a big tray and you like cook your own food, so you can have like an individual hot pot, or you can have like a sharing hot pot, so you can have it spicy or not spicy, and you like choose what ingredients you want. You like make your paste, so you can put whatever you want in it, like garlic, soy sauce, anything you like, and then you like cook all the vegetables, and normally it has like meat, tofu, vegetables, and then you like boil it all yourself, and it's quite like sociable and nice, and yeah, it's really fun. So I've had a couple of hot pot experiences now. Another thing that was really fun is KTV. So KTV is basically karaoke, but you're in your own room. So you have like a group of people, you get your own room, have like 2 or 3 microphones, big TV where they show like the music videos, and then you cue whatever songs you want basically and like sing it, and it's really fun. Like you can buy food, you can buy drinks in there. Yeah, it's really fun. We did it for Jace's birthday, so that was a really good night. Yeah, we also for Jace's birthday went to Van Gogh Star Art Museum. So it's basically like 3D versions of Van Gogh's paintings, and you can like get in them and take photos. And then they had a lot of like really cool lights and light displays and like cool like mirrors. Yeah, it's hard to describe. I'll try to insert some clips because I took a lot of videos and stuff, so I'll try and insert some stuff so you can see more what I mean. So that was really good as well. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about that I've done this month is I had my first Chinese clubbing experience. Yeah, it was quite bizarre. They play like very heavy like EDM music, but they had quite a lot of like Western music like remixing, so like Drake and like DJ Snake and stuff like that. And then the dance floor at the front bit moves, it like bounces, so if you like stand on it, even if you're not dancing, you'll be like this, like bobbing up and down. It's really funny, and they have like loads of podiums that people like stand on and like dance, and a lot of it is like booths, so like groups of people will buy a booth and then get alcohol, drinks, whatever, and sit and drink and then dance. Yeah, it's quite bizarre, but it was really fun. Okay, so moving on to cultural and lifestyle differences between the UK and China. I've got a bit of some notes about this. So the first one is that foreigners are pretty much treated like celebrities here. So yeah, you'll be just like walking down the street and you'll have people like take photos of you. You'll have people come up to you and start speaking to you like they know you. I had one guy, I was about to get on the metro the other day, and he literally shouted, "Hello, good afternoon, welcome to China," like in English. And I was like, "Thank you, bye." Like, it was quite sweet. But you'll get a lot of people come up to you and just start talking to you in like rapid Chinese, and I'll be there standing there like, what do they say? Most of the time it's like, "Hi, what are you doing here? Where are you from?" And they're just really curious, so yeah, it's quite funny. Second thing is toilets. So most of the toilets in China, especially public toilets, are squat toilets. So you will find some that are Western styles, like in our apartment we have a Western style toilet. But yeah, always be prepared, always bring hand sanitizer and loo roll because there may not be any. So yeah, getting used to those toilets is an experience, but just be open-minded with it. Another thing is that queuing isn't really a concept here. Like in the UK, we're known for being like overly polite, and like we've got our queue system down, like we know how the queuing works. Yeah, but queuing here isn't really a thing. Like people will just sort of go whenever, so you just have to. It's just not because they're being rude or it's because it's impolite. It's just the way that things are here. So yeah, that was something to adjust to. Another thing is that Chinese people can seem quite blunt. especially Wuhanese. Wuhanese is a very like blunt dialect of Chinese, and often it can seem like people are like shouting at each other when they're talking in Chinese, but it's just because that's the way they speak. So yeah, that can be, you feel like people are having an argument if you don't understand what's going on, but it's most of the time it's not that they're having an argument, it's just that they're talking to each other, but it sounds like quite loud and aggressive. Not all the time though. Another thing is that construction work happens really quickly here. So Wuhan's like known for being different every day, and that is so true. Like, whereas in the UK things will take like months or years, like buildings to be constructed, here it's like days or a matter of weeks. Like, a building won't be there, and then you come back a week later and there's a high-rise building there, and you're like, what? When did this happen? So that's quite mad. Like, yeah, construction and buildings and stuff just appears out of nowhere, and you're like, what? When did that happen? One of the main differences, which is an obvious one, is the language barrier. So that not that many people speak English here. It's in Wuhan, I would say it's mainly like educated people that have been to university. So like, if you're getting a taxi or ordering food, most of the time you will have to converse with them in Chinese. So yeah, getting, like, I've been learning Pinyin, which is like the alphabet version of Chinese. That's a really bad description, but obviously they use characters for reading and writing, so I can't read a menu in Chinese, I can't really read signs in Chinese, so I have to use WeChat. They have a you can scan stuff and translate it, or you just have to try and talk to people to get more of an idea of what's on the menu, or just like get a menu where there's like pictures and you can point and be like, well, jigger, which means I want this one. So yeah, the language barrier is obviously a big thing, but hopefully the longer I've been here, the more that I will be able to understand and identify in the language. And the last thing that I'll talk about is animal cafes. So they're obsessed with cat cafes here. Like, they're literally everywhere. Like, there's this one part that I went to which is like has like a lot of old architecture, and it has like about 5 or 6 cat cafes in a row. Like, it's mad. And they have like not just cats, like they have like dogs or like birds. They're really into birds here. So I went to one shop and they had this parrot, and it was like, ni hao, ni hao, and it would just talk to you. And then they have like budgies and like, yeah, cats everywhere. It's mad. Like, loads of animal cafes. So yeah, if that's your thing, plenty of options in Wuhan. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. 再见。